Hey guys, today I'm going to do a bookshelf tag, and this tag was originally started by DevourBookReviews. Number 1, what is the most interesting book on your shelf? Well, technically, the most interesting book on my shelf isn't really on my shelf. It's an ebook, and it's on my laptop. But it's called Fangs for Nothing by Adrienne Ambrose, and I'm still reading it. I haven't finished it yet, but I will finish it by the end of next week for sure. Anyway, it's the most interesting because the writing is very different and unique, and it's a vampire comedy, and I honestly haven't read a lot of vampire comedies, just solely vampire comedies. I've read, like, these books have comedy in them, and they're about vampires, but they also have action and romance. And I love that the other one is just, it's mainly comedy. And these are not in the comedy category. They're romance and paranormal romance. So yeah, it's just very different and unique, and I'm all about being different, and mostly because I'm different. So it would have to be that one. Number 2, what is the scariest book on your shelf? I don't really have any scary books on my shelf, to be completely honest. I don't really read scary books. That or the books I have just don't scare me. So yeah. Number 3, which books can you not live without? I can't live without any of my ebooks. I have about like 5 of those. And I love my Carolyn Sparks books and my Kelly Armstrong books. Those are the books I cannot live without. How many series books do you have on your shelf? Sorry about that tongue twister. I would say about 10. That's just guessing. But I have the Otherworld series until this book. I need a couple more in the series, but I have part of it. Anyway, so that's 1. I have part of the Darkest Powers series, which makes 2. I have the Twilight Saga, which makes 3. Then I have the Love at Stake series, which is 4. Behind my little seashell thing. Vampire Kisses series, so that'd be 5. The Hunger Games, part of the Half-Blood Vampires series. I don't know what series this book belongs to. I truly don't know, but it's part of a series. And then I have 1 book in the Lux, so I'd say about 9 or 10, give or take. Which books have the most unique covers? That's a very good question. I would have to say, let me move this again. Vampire Kisses. The covers are just different and unique, and I love the castle in the background. And by looking at this book, you wonder, I wonder what scene that's from. I wonder what this book is about. Sorry. It makes you wonder, and it has you thinking, which I love. And yeah, definitely those. And then I can show you a couple pictures of other book covers. And then, there you go. And the last question. No, I'm sorry, I skipped a question, so I'll go back to it. Which books have you not yet read? This little corner of books right here, which is Vampire Crush, The Hunger Games, Fangs for Freaks, and Ghost Moon. Those books. Last question. What book on your shelf holds the most meaning? That's easy. That'd be Bitten by Kelly Armstrong. And I am sorry that my camera just went all orangey. I apologize. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, Bitten by Kelly Armstrong is very special to me because it got me into reading. I bought this book at a used bookstore like 4 years ago, and because I needed something for school, because I hated school books. And I despised reading so much because, teachers always made us read the most boring books, and I hated reading with a passion until I picked this book up. I read this book. It took me forever because I wasn't used to reading. But after I finished this book, I went out and got as many books that were out at the time, and I just started reading and reading and reading, and then I found the Twilight books and started reading. But anyway, yeah, so this book has gotten me into reading, it got me into writing, and it introduced me to one of my writing role models. Like, Kelly Armstrong is one of my biggest, role models. She inspires me with her writing, and thanks to that book right there, it's, inspired me to go out and read, and thanks to that, I have shelves full of books. I had more books on my shelf, but I recently exchanged some for store credit, so I need to go back and find some new books to fill up my shelf. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my answers. And if you're watching this, you should do the book tag too. So everyone that's watching this is tagged officially. So you guys can go out and make the tag video. Can't wait to watch them. Anyway, once again, the tag was started by DevourBookReviews. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and request videos. See you guys later.